Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 7 Days to Die, No Blood Moon. I'm the Radio Man 03, and it's awesome to have you along. What the heck was that? My drawbridge looked weird. I'm still experiencing, I haven't experienced that in the last few times I've logged in where there's this weird texture on something or blocks that disappear or the ground looks strange. I've not had that in the last few load-ups, but this time we had that right there. So I'm just going to run around here real quick and see if anything else is going to vanish and then reappear on me. Doesn't look like it. Hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing fantastic. It is a Friday episode. I've decided I'm going to hold off on the farm planting at the moment until evening falls. When evening falls, then I'm going to knock everything down and replant it. That way it's kind of an evening thing I do every day as opposed to something I wake up and do every day. So wake up, get up and go kind of thing, and then, we'll do this at night when we've got time. So I'm not sold on this. I'm not going to do that out here. There was a lot of suggestions that came in. One, of course, was we talked about it last episode, was to have some bars on here so we can look out and see. That is definitely a must. We've got to be able to shoot outwards towards the zombies. I was thinking about this as far as our design on the outside of the building, but I'm not too pleased with it. I don't like how that looks too much. At first I was like, yeah, that's going to be it. And I thought, nah, that's not going to be it. But I do like these guys in here. Now, these guys I could see through and I could shoot through these guys right here. So I'm thinking what I'll do is I will stick with those because I do like how they look. Let's go here. Someone was banging on a wall over there. We need to go fix that. Let's see if I can figure out where that block is. It's going to be kind of tricky. Was it the windows maybe? Arches. It was in some kind of arch or something like that. Oh, you know what I could do? I could go over here. I can go R. That just picked it up. R. Copy shape. Okay, let's do that. And we got those on the inside of this. So we're going to go like that. Oh, that goes up there, actually. That's not going to work. You know what? I was just wondering, can I do that at the bottom here? What if I do R advanced rotation? Oh, I could turn those into that sort of a thing. Something like that right there. That looks pretty cool. I like that. I love coming in here and playing with the blocks. I just love it. And I got a little extra room on the inside for whatever I want to do. Whatever I want to do. It's up to my imagination. We've got these guys. Okay, we've got those already in place. So I think if I go over here again, hit R, copy rotation. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. Still going to make me go through the whole system. Because, of course, we're on the other side now. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. I need to come up with a design before I start hammering things into place, is what I need to do. No, let's go back to here. R, copy shape. There we go. Can I, if I do this and say copy rotation? It does. Okay, good. Okay, I need to remember that. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. I've not had a whole lot of extra free time to come in and play. I did come in a little bit after recording Valheim yesterday and did a little bit more grind work overnight to get some more stone stocked up. So we've got that. Kind of, a little bit of stone put together. Okay, that looks nice to me. I like that idea right there. I like the way the light comes through. That's good. Okay, so we're going to go with that right there. Now out here, I am thinking that maybe I will do... God, I could really do these arches. And then, do we have... You know what? I bet... Well, that's going to look kind of silly, huh? Yeah, never mind. What if I were to do... See, it doesn't quite line up with that up there. So that's a no. That's a no. Now I could do, but the thing is here, now if I take this half block, that's centered. We don't want the centered one. If I put this guy in here, advanced rotation. See, that even sticks out farther than what that is right there. I can still do my bars in here. We need to go back to shapes. I could still do some kind of a bar thing in here. We've got these guys. There's a lot of different bars to choose from. It's amazing how many. Oh, what do you said if I type in 3 by? What's this here? 3 by 4 cube, 1/4 corner 3-way. I'll have to go back and look at the comment, but there was a comment where there's some larger block pieces that you can actually make to put into place and have them. It's just, I'm astounded by how many new blocks have been added to the game and how many I probably will never even touch. You know what I mean, Jellybean? You just probably won't ever touch. But it's really nice to be able to have them there. Here's a really nice corner inside trim piece. You know, they're just amazing how many great blocks they've got in here. Let's see. So I'm looking for, those are railings. That's not what I'm looking for. Here's all your circle stuff, spheres, some archwork here and too. This is the one I believe I'm using right now. No, no, it's not. That is not the one that's in here. I think, is it this one? It's this one here. I could go with this. And do a longer sort of a curve here. But it's not going to match all the way through. So that's where I'm kind of stuck right now, is that I've got this set up this way, and I'm not sure if I like how I've got this set up. I feel like I do need to put these guys in each of these and have this kind of be the theme going through this building as we go along. And I don't want it to, it's going to get too close to my head here. So now I'm thinking that I need to take all of this up an extra block, which obviously I do, because you can see this is shorter than what I've got over here next to me. This is what happens when I spitball, and then eventually I maybe make a mistake. So let's go ahead and figure out what we need to do. Maybe the first thing I should do, and I talked about this last episode, is make sure everything is going to be up to where it needs to be. Like there, you know, that needs to be up a whole nother block here. So if I don't want to screw up and make a mistake on what it is I'm doing, I need to make sure I have this all set to the right height all the way across. I guess I'm going to have to cut that tree down. I don't know if you guys noticed, I planted a couple of the oak trees here. They're really nice. They're huge. Look at the size of these trees. They're awesome. I love how big they are. Yeah, this one's going to have to go too. I figure I've got enough space up here where I would be able to land the gyro pretty well. Maybe even kind of a catty corner runway across here would work out. My thing about a lot of the blocks that they've added, they're fantastic, don't get me wrong, but if you want to build against them, you almost have to be doing these guys right here. Because if I put a half block in here, then it's taking up part of the space. So I've got to be careful about that as well. So we're going to do something like this here. And I got you up here. I got you filled in already. Yeah, this is going to be too low. So we're going to want to bring that up. Now, with that, okay, let's take a look at this now. Let's, our copy shape. Let's try this now. I think this is going to work much, much better for us. Yeah, that's going to work out much, much better. Actually, you go here. You go there. I need the regular blocks over there. And then you're going to go here. You're going to go here. And then I'll have this archway going all the way through here, which is going to be nice. So let's copy the other shape, too. Sky's the limit, people. Sky's the limit. We can do whatever we want to do. Oh, yeah, we're going to need that there. That there. And that there. See, we're losing a little bit of space here because we're coming up a level. Maybe this area here, we don't worry too much about the arches. We just have those in the rooms as we go from one room to the next. Now, part of me thought about putting the 3x3, the 3 wide garage doors in here, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I want a bunch of doors that I have to constantly go through to get from one end of the place to the other. We need to go fix this wall over here, too, before I forget about it again. There we go, just like that. I never did figure out what was banging on the wall out here the last episode. Alright, so I do that there. I feel like I've got that kind of ironed out now. I feel like that looks good. I like that look through here. That's going to look really nice as we jut along in here. Even possible is I could take this out and add a different kind of a shape to bring this down. And do a different shape that brings this all the way down into the floor. So it's not, it gives us even a wider space to go through here. That's a possibility. It's just, I need to get this initial framework put up so I can see what it is I'm thinking about doing. Yeah. All right, give me 1 second. I'll come back and then we'll move forward. Did you get all that iron cooked? You did. Very good. We got 75 left of that, huh? 15 seconds, huh? Oh, I can't turn it on unless I put wood in it. Okay. All right. Yeah, give me 1 second. I will be right back. Welcome back. I'm just thinking to myself, if I put these guys in here, I should be able to put another block, yeah, right behind it there. And that would give us a little something different along this edge here as we're looking at it in this direction here. Now I could do the same thing here. That's going to be backwards though. Like that. Like that. And then I could bring something that goes up in here and make it look interesting. And then what if I were to do... Well, first thing I should do is get this taken care of. Like I said I was going to do at the beginning of the episode here. If I do that right there, R, copy shape, R, advanced rotation, and I do that there, and I do that there, I should be able to bring something down on top of that and make it look good. Along each of these walls here, and then combine this in, and then that's going to give us a little bit of an indentation and some interest in the side of the wall as opposed to just being, you know, flat. Right there and right there. Oh. Just hit R to go backwards if you go too far with your rotation. Because in here, I'm going to want these guys to be... We're going to want to see through these. If zombies were to get in and run around down in here, throughout the inner area of the garage, so to speak, then I think I'm fine with that. But I don't want them getting up into this area. This is where we could fall back to and then shoot through the bars and kill zombies that way if they get in. So I'm thinking that iron bars at this level should allow us the opportunity to be able to shoot through and see through, as was mentioned in the comments last episode. So again, if I go turn my light on, R, and then copy the rotation, R, copy rotation, R. Well, that's weird. It says no radio. You're not doing it. Yes, I like that. R, can I copy this rotation? Nope. It's not going to happen. It says no. I said no, radio. No. Now, this is an outer wall, so I really should think about this one. Yeah, this is an outer wall. I don't think it fits in this area right here. That's not going to fit there. We're going to need to stick with this right here, just a solid frame, and then come up with an outer edge kind of idea as to what we're going to do here, because this is the outside area here. But for inside, this would work out pretty good. And then, well, let's see. If I did that all the way around on the outer wall, would that be a good thing to do? This same sort of shape with it upside down up here and then come down in the middle here. Would that be enough design on the outer edge of the building to give it what I'm looking for? Now, I talked about having a doorway here. I'm thinking about not doing that now. Yeah, I think I'm not going to do that now. Oh. This gives me a little playroom in there. I can't really place any blocks there, but it gives me a little bit of playroom there. If I do that there, then I can copy that shape. Put these guys over here. Okay, I like that. I like that. And then we're going to go... It means I've got to go around, but I think that in the long run, it'll be safer for us to be this way with this. Oh. There we go. There we go. Entranceway, entranceway. All of my entranceways are arched here. I've got an entranceway arched there. This here is probably going to, this is not going to be here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put possibly our cement mixers. I'll put maybe 3 here and then do something around it to kind of fill that in. And then storage-wise, I could possibly do something, well, I'll come up with a kind of a storage container idea for in here too, just to throw all of our smeltable things into in this room here. Let me get that out of here too. Okay, that's closing that in nicely now. Come up with something for this area here too, so that these guys all kind of look the same as well as we go through this area here. Maybe there's some way I could do a nice kind of an interesting shape in here as well on all of these. And then of course this is my outer wall, so we don't have to think about this at all. Maybe what I do here is continue I was going to put a door here, but it doesn't make any sense for me to have a door there right now. If I do that, then I can actually continue this on all the way through here. Oh man, I'm actually getting some work done on this today. I have literally stood here for quite a bit of time just looking at this. It's like, what are you going to do, radio? What are you going to do? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Don't rush me. You know? But you want to have some progress, right? You got to have some progress going on. That's high enough for me right there, too. Keeps it kind of quaint on this end. And down here, of course, we're going to open up into the forge room. Or not the forge room, but the chem station area. So, you know, stinky, all kinds of stuff being cooked up that's nasty. You got to have more ceiling, I guess, is what I'm thinking about here. Now, I could take that and continue it along here. And around this back side... And to be honest, up through here too, I could do just the smaller ones of those over here and then come up with something that's going to make the outer edge look nice. I like the fact that we could see in there. That's really great. Now, if you're saying it's repetitive, I'll give you that. But in terms of the structure and how it's going to look, I think in the end it's going to look nice, especially if I find a nice trim piece that's going to go all the way around and take care of all this squareness right here. I think we can add to it and make that look even better. I'd have to go through the shapes, though, to see which one I like. Something that would be angled in on both sides, going straight down, would be kind of nice. Let me see if I can find something in here. On face, there we go. What about something like this? like that to the top. I could do something like that there. That gets rid of that squareness of that wall. Bumps it out. And that curve kind of goes along with the curvature of those windows as well. That's one idea I've got. And then on top, see, really sky's the limit. We can put any facade we want to on the outside of this building. That's where I really run it. What the heck? Oh, jeez, he's hungry. That scared me to death. His breathing just freaked me out. I think I've got food on me, but let's go inside here and see what we've got. Oh, man, yeah, that scared me. I'm going to go ahead and drink that yucca juice. And I think I'll eat one of these guys right here. We'll eat 2 of them. There we go. Happy camper. Now, is that something... See, I guess I could do that in here, too, huh? I could actually bring these in here. Do something like that in this entryway. It's not taking up a lot of space in here. Oop. It's not taking up much space. And it would give those columns a little bit of interest as well. Now, what if I did that here, too? See, I could do that as well, right there. Round out these corners a little bit. And then my roof is going to go on top of this, but I think I'm going to use the half block up here. So we've got a little bit of a gap between the top of this window and where the ceiling is. So we'll have shapes back to here, back to here. I'm going to need to advance rotate this. There we go. I am thinking about doing something like this right here. This gives us a nice flat roof. Oh. And like I said, I think a stucco would be nice. Possibly. Unless I don't like the stucco paint. We do that there. That gives us our corridor just like that. Another thing I'm thinking, let's go ahead and grab you out of here. Let's take half of you over here. If I do this guy, he juts out a little bit further though. Yeah, he's cutting me down to a 3 wide here now. I don't think I like that idea at all right there. Now, is there something else that a half block will sit on top of that's similar to that, but maybe not quite as thick? What about, well, if I use this, yeah, okay. I just had a thought, and it's gone now. It's not going to work for me. Cube, 1/4 meter. Wedge, narrow, middle. This one's not quite as big. R on face. I could do something like that. On face. But see, that's still... What if I did that instead? If I did something like that and put that flat block up there like that, that might not look bad. I could even put that down there and leave the rounded column on top of it, and it would look okay. I need another moment. Welcome back. Real quick, here's where I found the thin window arch. That's the top and bottom piece we've been using. And here's the thin window cube half. That's into the windows chunk, which of course makes sense. I'm just going through to try to see if I can find something that I like for the trim on the outside. I'm thinking, that's probably something I can come back to in another episode and give myself more time to think about it. In the meantime, what I think I'm going to do is look on the inside and say, okay, is this what I'm good with? What is this here? Metal trussing 3D. 3x3 by 3 by 3 by 1 cube. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is what you were talking about. Advanced rotation. Oh my, look at that. You could fill in a whole chunk of stuff, huh? Oh my gosh, yeah, that would save us a lot of upgrading, and it's cost me the same as it does for a regular block. That's insane. Oh, that is amazing to me. So then I could, what, does it take more to fill it in? I don't know. Wow, that could save you a lot of material. Is that a mistake? It seems kind of weird to me that that would be this way. Wow, that is just such a huge piece. Now, granted, if they were to break something like that, anything on top of that would all go away. But that is amazing to me, just how big that block is. Holy cow. That's incredible. Sidewalk curb. See what I mean? I mean, you could literally spend hours sitting here looking at all the block choices that they have given us. And I just absolutely love it and thank the Fun Pips from the bottom of my heart for doing it. Outside, I was also thinking something like this, too, might be kind of fun. We'll put those back in there. Something like this might be kind of fun, too, because I think part of what we need to do and think about in the future here is that we're going to want to be able to get out on the lip of this to be able to shoot down, if need be. We're on the roof and we're trying to kill zombies down below. We're going to be wanting to get in here and do this. Now, with this being like this, what we could do is come back with these pipes and do kind of something like this and add a little roundness to the outside of the building like that. We could do something like that too. That could be kind of interesting as well. That's kind of a thing I used to do with Imperion Galactic Survival. Those guys are really nice to be able to do that with. But I am thinking about some kind of a rail along the upper edge, even with the catwalks here would be really good. Double end. They've got these nice little ramp pieces that come up and down on these guys, which is really cool. Catwalk V2 railing corner. What's this one look like? Oh man, they added the corners in here too. Used to be you could never get those metal bars to kind of line up right on the edge. That wouldn't be bad either, just to kind of do like this. Even if I can't shoot through down to the bottom of it, we would be able to do something like this and be able to get to the rail and shoot down. But you wouldn't be able to shoot directly underneath you, and that could be a bit of a problem. That's why we usually place the bars on the bottom so you could see through and then shoot down through those bars. Bars centered, bars corner. Oh, we got the bars corner too. I see. It would even be possible to do some catwalks and then some bars, then some catwalks, some bars. Give yourself a few locations along the edge here to be able to shoot through and shoot down, but then have some solid blocks too that wouldn't be open. You know, I think they might mix and match pretty nicely. I'm happy with this though. I like this part of it right here. I feel like this is a good idea right here to have this stuff in here. We can look out from any direction now and see out and be able to shoot zombies through here. And if they jump up on that outer lip and start banging on this, now they're standing right here, and I'll bet you money I can hit them with my baseball bat through that post right there. Which is fantastic. I can see right now I'm going to need this here because I've doubled this up, because I doubled it up over there too. I did it just, I don't know why I did it. Why did I do that? I think at one point I was going to do a door here, and I changed my mind on it. But we could do this right here. It's going to make this one look just a little bit different than the rest, but I think that's okay. Taking this stuff here and upgrading it is going to bring us a ton of XP. Just a whole mess of XP. Let's go back to... Could I make a door? Secure wood door. Let's make 2 of those. Let's get these put in place so I don't accidentally mess this up. Do I want it on the outside or in here? I think I want it in here. Like that. And then we were talking about doing another one over here, but I think I changed my mind on that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Okay. So we've got one door that we're going to be able to go out of, and that's going to be as we go through the kitchen. It was suggested this be a kitchen and a generator room. I think I'm going to put a generator room on the outside like we did last season. I think I like that because the generator is kind of loud. So if I do a door there, I'll come up with something to decorate that up inside there. Now I could do these guys in here, but I think in here what I'll do is I'll do a little something different. Maybe I'll do the glass idea, the glass suggestion, have a little bit of glass in there. It's going to have to be the bulletproof glass, though, because the other glass is going to be too flimsy. They're going to break it and come right through it, and we don't want that. Either that or it's going to be bars, but I think it's probably going to be glass. The next step is to solidify everything. Nail it down. Make it so it's, you know... Yeah. I should get a level or 2 out of this. Now, first season, our first base, I was just thinking about this to myself during my break as my groceries were being delivered, that it was our first base, and then we built the big base. The first base is meant to level us up, protect us, and then we build, we gain our XP points. I could take these out right now. I'm not going to have those in here. I'll come up with something in here. I've not really quite decided what I want to do yet. And it worked out so nice because we could really just get supplies built up there, and then we were able to go to the other location and do the building until we got the other location up and running, and then that became our next location to build. Oh, by the way, before I forget, the world on 7 Days to Die is +3. That's the lowest it goes. So I looked that up on the wiki, and it was also mentioned in the comments as well. Thank you for that. And that was the case there. So, that was the difference there. You see here, I've got this here, that there, and these are butted up right against here. You see what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing that this lines up perfectly here, and then we got the gap right here. So I'm thinking now maybe I do this way. I wanted to try out those iron shutters too. Like this here area, this is not a usable space. I can't put anything down in here. Nothing can be, well, looks like I could put a block in this area right here if I wanted to. But on the other side of it, I can't put anything through here, and I can't put anything really through here. So that's why I thought what I'll do is I'll take this area and I'll put blocks here, and then I'll put our shelves and our stuff on this wall here. The thing about this is that I can't see out that wall, out that window. So if I maybe if I just go, oh, something like that right there, and something like that right there, put one here, and maybe just seal this part up, and this side, because you can't really do much with this side at all. Where are you at? There you are. If I copy rotation off of this, will it work? Oh. I could seal this part up completely. Sort of a bunker. I could put this here. And then I could do the bars down below. Where are my bars at? Is it here? Bars centered. Okay, that kind of jets out past that. So I don't like that. So R, let's go back to here. Shapes again. Let's go back to this one here instead. I could do this right here. And I could make that a big barred window to shoot out of. That doesn't look too bad. And then if I put catwalks in between here and run a catwalk along the edge of that, that would look pretty cool above up there. And then maybe I don't need to do anything with these at all. There's going to be a garage door here, a 5x3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 5x3, so it's going to be 3 high. And then I've got another block up here, which I could do something interesting with up there. Now this makes me think that I could do something like that over here too, and put sort of that same design on the edges to kind of break up that the constant just these guys all the way across. And that would break it up if I do this on this exterior wall all the way around. Oh, and thank you for letting me know that this grass right here, if I type in, these things are coming to me as I go around, topsoil, this is the guy I'm looking for. This is the guy that gives us the grass blocks. Just in case you're wondering, I talked about that last episode. I'd taken the grass seed and put it over the top of the just the dirt blocks, and that's what I wound up getting there. I'm liking this better. It's a little less of just one shape and design in here. I'm liking this better. And then whatever comes jutting off of the top here is going to add in nicely with the way this block slopes into the building here. I think that's going to be the route I take. I'm going to do the rest of them. Oh, you know what I need to do before I do anything else? I need to go harvest the farm. So that it's something I can do every night as the sun goes down. I can just come out here and harvest the farm. So let's take care of that next. I get 4,300 XP points harvesting the farm. That's pretty impressive. And just like that, the farm's just about done. The harvest isn't too bad. Our corn's doing great. Our potatoes are doing great. As a matter of fact, I could probably just focus on planting a few other things at the moment and get those things going pretty nicely. I'm going to pick the mushrooms right now. Let's see what we get. I got no seeds back for the pumpkins. Then again, it's only 5 pumpkin plants that I'm planting, but you'd think you'd get at least one. I got 6 mushrooms back on that. And I think I needed at least, I'm going to make 4 more. So I could put one on each of these guys. It should be that right there. And 102 mushrooms. We are doing pretty good. Yeah, the steak and potato meals, if you've watched the comments, is very recommended because it doesn't take water jars and water. But like I mentioned last episode, I feel like since I'm not playing with a blood moon, that extra challenge is kind of fun for me to just have to go out and do that. I should probably talk about if I did anything with points. I think I'm going to get rid of the bow because I don't use it hardly at all. And I don't know that I'm going to really put levels into the bow. I put the polymer string mod that we found last episode inside of that. We're definitely going machine guns. I did find the 9mm pistol schematic as well in just some garbage. I ran over to Joel's to see if he had anything interesting to buy, and I grabbed that from him. What do you guys think of that outer area? I think that might look even better. And then I've got this whole area here that I could do something with on the inside if I want to. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a solid wall in here, as well as in here. For the sole fact that this is our crafting room. Let's mess around with another kind of block here. because this is our storage room. We really need to protect the storage room. So we're going to do this right here. We're going to have that right there. This is not a storage room. So in here, we can do our little porthole design. Now over here, what I could do, you know what I could do? Back to Windows, back to here. I could do something like that in this one here. I could do that along here too. It still gives us that same pillar look, but a little bit different. If that makes any sense at all. Like this. God, I love this stuff. This is just so much fun to me. I could literally spend hours just doing this. I think I've mentioned it numerous times, but I could literally spend hours just messing around the blocks and looking at the different shapes, the designs and stuff like that. Different things come to you as you're going along. I just love that part of the game. Any of these games. Like that. Take you out of there. We leave you there. Take you out of there. We take you out of there. And you come out of there. Copy shape. R. Go just like that. That cleans that up. We're actually going to need you guys in here. That, and that. You there and you there. Back to our slabbage. Our rotation. Perfect, just like that. Thank you, blocks, for cooperating like that. We do that right there. That, to me, looks pretty sweet. Of course, it changes a little bit down here, but that's okay. If you go around your house, you're going to notice that all your windows look the same. We got solid structure here because we've got storage and important items in here. Chem station here, extra ventilation with these little window things we've got here. This side looks all good. I think I'm going to go with this one right here. This looks beautiful. I like that. Let's grab this clay. I'd like to fix this topsoil. It looks really stupid. Let's make 10 of those. Let's dig this up too. Points. What did I put points in? I put points into... Let's take a look at that real quick. I talked about it a little bit ago, and I've been so tied up with the building, I just haven't thought about it. Perception. As you can see, nothing going on here. You guys have suggested that I don't do any more Lucky Looter. I may do some salvage operations, but not at the moment. In strength, we have strength on level 7, but that's because I have the cigar in my mouth. If I take the cigar out, we're dropping back down to 6, and we'll lose some of this. But right now I'm on minor 69, level 3. I did put 1 point into Motherlode just to get a little more resource back as I'm digging. Sexual Tyrannosaurus is all the way up, which is a huge help. Just a huge help. Pummel Pete and Boomstick, I'd both like to get both of these up to 1 more level here very shortly. Health. I would like to put... I'm not worried about Iron Guts so much anymore just because we have so much access to food now. Food is not an issue for us, so I don't think I need to worry about Iron Gut, but I would like to get something into iron or cardio. I think that's going to help us out in the long run too. I'm thinking about pain tolerance also. A point in pain tolerance or 2 might not be bad. This is going to help us so when we get hit by zombies, it doesn't quite do so much damage. And then Machine Gunner is something I also need to get into as well. I'm putting no points in Machine Gunner. I may throw the next point I get into Machine Gunner. Over here, the stealth perks, nothing. Intellect, this is where I'm going to have to start really spending some points, because I am going to want to get these things going. Electrocutioner, I'm seriously thinking about this just because I do like the stun baton. I think it's a lot of fun, especially when you get all the perks on it and you can charge up a whole bunch of them at the same time. It really is a good time. But before I do something like that, I think Better Barter and the Daring Adventurer would be a good way to spend my points. Electrocutioner, stun gun, cattle prod. This is all stun batons. Is it robotics that I get the... This is all robots, huh? Advanced engineering. Electrician. This is where I think I get electric fences and blade traps. Military fiber. Generators build advanced base defense systems. Okay, that's an electrician. Inventor. Turrets for short-range concentrated base defense. Battery banks, nail guns. That's where I get my nail gun put together. And then advanced engineering, which is a ton of points to get to there. SMG auto turrets, we already know how to do. It's either the shotgun or the SMG turret. We found the schematic for it, so we really don't need to go that far. But I gain 50% XP from electrical trap kills, which is pretty cool. And I can craft the crucible in case I don't find the crucible or buy a crucible. They're pretty expensive, I think, through the trader. So I may do that. And then the other thing I really want to get into is Motorcycle Maniac. We're going to have to get there next as well. I need intellect level 6. I'm almost there. I think this is 1 point. This is 2 points. So I need 3 points just to get to there. And right now I'm kind of cheating it a little bit because I am wearing the nerdy glasses. So that's why you see that green there. I've got nerdy glasses on. So I'm actually a 4, not a 5 at the moment. But as long as I'm wearing the nerdy glasses, I can get this up. And then we could get Grease Monkey and get the motorcycle going. I need to get all of this going. This is going to be our 4x4 truck. And that is, of course, our gyrocopter, which is a ton of fun to play with. So that's what I'm working on at the moment. You guys also suggested Better Barter and Daring Adventure. The Daring Adventure really interests me because of the fact that I get better rewards from the traders as I do missions for them. Now, I don't do a whole lot of missions for traders, but as we do, it's nice to get those extra rewards when they do come in. So I may start with Daring Adventure, get a point into that. Get an additional choice for quest rewards. Just one extra choice would be really nice. And then 5% more dukes. You get a little more money too back when you do and go in and sell. Better Barter is going to save me some money. Get a 5% better deal buying and selling merchandise with traders. So that's nice there. So I think I'll go into Daring Adventure, put another point in there. So just when we do these missions at the moment, at least we're getting one more option as to what it is we're going to get as a reward from whoever it is we do missions for. Let's check this out. Oh man, you guys, I love my subscribers. I only like calling you subscribers. You're more like my friends, you know. You really are. Some of us have been together for many years. Many years. Just so you know, those of you who don't, I've actually been on YouTube now for, I think, almost 13 years. I know. We've got a quality group in here. I have a ton of fun with you guys. I love the comments every day. It's one of the things that I start my day with every day and kind of respond to everybody. And just, it's just really, really a quality group of folks in here. If you find the channel and you're new and you subscribe and you participate, I just think we've got a great group of folks in here. I could not be happier right now than I am with who I've got in my you guys, my friends. You're just all great. You really help me out a lot, and I can't thank you enough for it. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoy the videos, and I'm glad you have fun with them. This stuff we're going to change out a little bit because we're going to be driving the Jeep in and out of here. So we're going to want path marks in here. Let's do another 10 of those. I can make level 4 items now. Matter of fact, I think I have a level 4. No, level 3. Is it level 3 I can make? I think it's level 3. No, I can craft level 4 good tools now. I've not done any of those yet. Crafted any of those tools. I needed to get more iron. I've not bumped into any iron down in the mine, which I've worked on just a little bit. We'll throw that in there. Throw the clay in there. Throw that in there. Yeah, awesome. Okay, so what do you guys think? I think that's a winner for me. I think I like the porthole look. I do. It's consistent along here. We have a consistent look down the main long sides of the building. It's almost sunrise. I've been working all night with you guys. We've got some nice little porthole designs back here. We've got solid wall again for our crafting station. This porthole here is not quite right, but again, it works for me. It works for me. Maybe I could do something entirely different here since this is kind of the living quarter area. Maybe what I do is I do What is this anyways? 1, 2, 3. Maybe here. Maybe I put the shutters in here, the shutter window, so I could open those up and we can have a little more air coming through here. But then when we've got a little more space, it goes back into that porthole look. I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. This is where I'm still a little bit questionable. This is a little bit questionable for me right here. I'm not too sure about these windows right here and here, since this is basically this square right here in this corner is going to be our living quarters up above with storage and stuff downstairs. Awesome. Awesome. Fun, 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 fun. Yeah. And then today we also designed the inside a bit. We've got our arches, which is very nice. Going all the way through here. These are consistent all the way through now. These of course sit a little bit lower, but that's okay. And then we've got our arches through here. So all of our main work area passageways now have the arch look to them, which I'm happy about. The entrances into these areas are also arched. Our forge room is a little bit further along, which is fantastic. I could start hammering this together and get this kind of taken care of. Go ahead and finish this up. This will be changed into some kind of stone or metal look. Forges will sit up on top of here. I've showed you last episode. I've got them made already. And then we're going to run pipes up to the ceiling here. And up here, we're going to have some kind of a smokestack structure on the roof of this area, so that it looks like it's got ventilation. Either that or we put some kind of a hatch on here that we could open up, and then the smoke could go out through the hatches here too. That could be a possibility as well. Ooh, I need to drink a little something. Need a little something there. There we go. Yeah. So now the next thing I need to ask myself is, do I want to change the inner area here, this inner aisle here? Do I want it to mirror this over here? Or do I want it to not mirror that and just be what it is? Matter of fact, I could solidify these walls up a little bit more, and that would actually give me more space for some storage. I could put our cement mixers, say, down here. Bill Shelf, good morning, apocalyptic survivors. You're likely going to die. We could put our cement mixers down here, put a shelf over here, put our storage above that, maybe a second shelf with some more storage. Man, oh man. I know one thing for sure is I need to figure out what it is I'm going to do so I can actually solidify this and get going on this whole part of it right here. Let's take a look at one of these all done. The reason I've not made the automatic cobblestone blocks right away, because if you don't know that, you can actually make cobblestone shapes. Now, I don't know if I could pick this block up after I place it. Let's make one. If I put this down, can I pick it back up? I don't think I'm going to be able to. Yeah, see, I can't pick that up. So now I've got to dig through a 1,500 hit block. And at this level, it takes a tick to get through something like this. So I'm better off placing the frames. Then I can, you see how many times I've picked them up and put them back down again. That's what I do. And if I were to start with this right here, I think I would have a bunch of trouble. A whole bunch of trouble. I don't have an arch in here. This should be an arch. I've got arch entrance here, here. This should be an arch entrance as well. So I've already screwed up, and that's why I don't use those blocks first, the cobblestone ones. Because now I got to bust those out, and I got to get this to look like the other entranceways. So that's what I need to do next. I need to get that fixed up. So of all the ones I picked to upgrade, I picked the wrong one. Oh, man. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? All right. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, I would really appreciate if you hit that. Just take a second. Hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it very much. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, a fantastic, and a superb day. And I look forward to talking to you again next time. I didn't kill a single zombie while on today. Not a single one. And I didn't even see one. It's a good spot. Nice and quiet.